GJRB Online here on Spreaker, and I'm Gary J. Russen. Glad you could be with me. The Gary Russen program online here on Spreaker across America and around the world, and we're doing the Gary Russen program on YouTube today, video version, and I hope that you enjoy watching it. And if you want to leave comments, even after I'm off the air, you can leave comments and questions and stuff like that on my site, and I'll try to reply to you as soon as possible. And if you have some comments on some things I'm talking about, I'll read them on the air. So we're going to do that right now. We're going to continue on YouTube with that story, a breaking news story coming out of that attack and this is a story from the Alex Jones channel. It was reposted by my friend Ben Osman Osan. So, Ben, if you're listening, call me. Area code 563-613-4260. Talk about this, because it's, this is what's going on, folks. Craziness. Like I said, I don't know anything about this so far other than what I've been hearing all afternoon since it happened. It broke just about the tail end of Rush Limbaugh.
When you travel,
okay,
it doesn't have to be a...
Okay, I want to turn that off. Okay, there we go. And I also turn this one off. Okay, there we go. And it's showing, like I said, at least one person dead. This is a lone gunman. He was targeting coffee shops. Current situation appears to be at least one person dead, 10 people injured, although some estimate much higher. It's an ongoing situation, so I'm gonna keep tabs on that for you so that you could be aware of that, and we'll put that on. Okay. So just to let you know about that. But for right now, I'm going to continue with the news at hand here on GJRB Online, and do more with Twitter. And I'm going to go into my Google Plus now. With that here. I've got a few things here I think are interesting. So I'm going to go into that here. Let's see. As soon as that opens up and I can get in there, I'm going to go into that. Google Plus now. We're going into that and see what's on here. Meanwhile, I've got a few interesting stories I'm going to kind of go through and see if we have any replies on some of the ones we've got so far. Coming out of Fox News, San Diego, a U.S. State Department said Thursday that it is looking into a report of another American which has been detained in Iran. This is according to a report. San Diego reportedly detaining in Iran, according to Fox News. This story coming from Fox News, they're saying that this story, detaining in Iran, where's the story? Let's see here. Okay, here we go. Coming out of San Diego, they're saying that the State Department said that John Kirby would not comment further on it. Detention of Robin Shahanehi, you pronounce it. His girlfriend from San Diego said that his sister told her that Iranian authorities took him into custody on July 11th while he was visiting his family in his native Iran, and he has not been heard of since. His girlfriend asked not to be identified because she has also family there, and fears of their safety. She worries that Shahani, pronounce it, detained because he was online comments criticizing Iran's human rights record. News conference on Thursday, Secretary of State John Kerry declined any comments on this. Revolutionary Guard, a preliminary force charged with protecting the Islamic Republic, increasing the target of those in the Western ties since the nuclear deal in which Iran agreed to limit its uranium enrichment in exchange for lifting sanctions. Officials at the interest section of the Islamic Republic of Iran in Washington, D.C. could not be reached for any further comments. So, I know they're investigating and they're going to find out where this guy's at. Hoping that they do. Don't know that his girlfriend's concerned. They don't know where he's at. But this young man has been missing for quite some time. A prisoner swap in January between Iran and U.S. Free Washington Post correspondent Jason Rezaian and 3 other Iranian Americans. This young man is 46 years old, graduated in May from San Diego State University with a degree in International Security and Conflict Resolution. He's been accepted to San Diego State University's graduate program in Homeland Security, and he has not registered for classes yet, according to the university officials. So something fishy going on there. He has not reported, he has not registered for classes, and he's been there for quite some time, and he's on the missing list. And we'll keep tabs on that story for you here on GJRB. All right, meanwhile, I'm going to, come up with some more stories here. I'm probably going to go ahead and take a quick break. And then when I return, we'll continue with more of the Gary Russen program here on GJRB Online on Spreaker across America and around the world. And if you'd like to be part of the program and call in, I'd love to hear from you yet in our last hour. But if you are listening to this as a podcast or you're watching the video, you can send me your comments right here on GJRB, on GJRB TV on YouTube, and GJRB Online in the chat room, or you can leave me a message on my on there, or Facebook or Twitter, and I will respond, because I always check. Okay, I always check as to who's sending me any messages along the line. So I always do that, just to see who might be responding to the program, which I really hope there is. I'd like to hear more responses to this show. Coming up in our last half hour, I'll do some postings that I've done in response to a few things. And we'll talk about that. And some of the things we didn't cover on this program, we'll talk about on the next edition of the Gary Russen program in 2 weeks on the radio. So, I get a lot of material for this program. And sometimes I have too much for the program, and I don't touch everything, or I don't cover everything I say I'm going to do. And usually when I do that, I will add it to the log rundown for the next show and put it on there. So you can, I usually do that so that if I don't, get to something I wanted to talk about on the program, because I kind of, this breaking news coming out of Germany, I kind of, like I said before, when there's breaking news, I will drop everything that I'm going to do on the program, and we usually pay attention to that. Or if I get some phone calls, which I doubt will ever happen, I hope someday it will, or if I get any calls at all on this show, then I will also push stuff aside and take calls. I do that so that get a chance to, because it's Freestyle Friday, and I like doing this program, and it's just wide open, no logs from now on, no rundowns at all. We're just going to do this show, we're going to just do this show on the fly. It's just going to be that way. It's going to be Freestyle Friday all the time. No log, just a list of some of the stuff I want to do, want to cover, but no rundown. That's how we're going to do it from now on the radio version on a Freestyle Friday. Okay? All right, I'll tell you what we're going to do right now, though. I'm going to be taking a program break, and then when I return, I'm going to come back, and I've got some more stuff to talk about here on the program. So you might want to check. We got some more stuff I want to do. So stay with me, and I hope that maybe you can join the program in the last half hour of the Gary Russen program here on GJRB Online. I'll do celeb birthdays, your birthdays coming up. So stay with us for that. And then we'll close up the Gary Russen program for today. And then tomorrow, Gary J's Sports Page. And I'm going to do one more weather on the fives. Of course, because I said I was going to do it. One more weather on the fives, some national temperatures. And I know you already know what the weather is because we're sweltering in it. Just that simple. So we're just going to kind of do that here. So I'm going to go ahead now and take that program break and be back with more of the Gary Russen program here on GJRB Online here on Spreaker. And got a lot going on, so I hope you're going to stay with me for the last bit of our show today and close up around. And you could be a part of the show too and have a lot of fun enjoying our program here on GJRB on Spreaker across America and around the world. The Gary Russen program, and we'll be right back. Got more stuff coming your way here. Stay with me. Coming up, Mexico threatens that if Trump becomes president, they will call their people back. And accusations are flying. Yep, they say that Melania Trump's speechwriter plagiarized Michelle Obama's. Talk about that and more coming up next as we continue the Gary Russen Program Hangout Show on GJRB. Watch, pray, for we not know what hour the Son of God will return. Prophecy, New World Order, terrorism, economic collapse, wars, pest, Israel. When they say peace, then cometh sudden destruction, earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, end-time headlines at www.endtimeheadlines.org. Strange things in the sky and around the world, strange beings sighted. What's going on? All around us, conspiracy theories are being discussed. This is the show all about the strange things that are way out there. I'm Gary Russen, and Way Out There's back with more weird stories of the strange and the bizarre. Keep looking up in the sky and let me know what you see. Way out there. Every third Friday at 2 o'clock Central on GJRB. Strange things in the sky. After 1 year, the wait is over. Now join Pastor Ron Johnston and a panel of men and women to discuss the news and how it lines up with Bible prophecy in this world.